It was the kind of place no one heard about. A town of grey skies, narrow streets, and quiet people. People like Emily. To everyone else, Emily was a shy, unnoticed figure who walked through life like a whisper. But Emily had a secret. While others saw only silence, Emily felt a fire, a restless spark that no one could understand, not even Emily sometimes. A dream was building inside, one that whispered, "You're meant for something bigger." But Emily couldn't see how. You see, Emily didn't have the privileges others had. No fancy schools, no wealthy connections. Nights turned into days, and that fire only grew stronger. But every time Emily thought of trying, that familiar shadow of self-doubt crept in. Until one day, something shifted. Emily met an old, retired artist named Arthur, who was once a wanderer like Emily, a nobody from nowhere. Arthur saw that light in Emily's eyes. He told Emily a story. "Once, I stood right where you're standing. I almost gave up on my dreams, but then I asked myself one question that changed everything. What's the worst that could happen if I try?" Arthur's voice echoed in Emily's mind. The question was simple but powerful. What was the worst that could happen? Maybe a few failures, maybe some laughs from those who didn't believe, but Emily realized that the worst thing would be to keep that dream hidden forever. With that question ringing in Emily's mind, she decided to take the smallest of steps, signing up for a local art contest. It was terrifying. Emily's hands shook with every brushstroke, every second filled with self-doubt. But as the days passed, something strange happened. That fear started to feel like excitement. Emily didn't win that contest. In fact, her piece went unnoticed. But as Emily stood in that gallery, surrounded by vibrant works and people who lived their dreams, Emily realized something profound. Just being there was a victory. A victory over fear, over self-doubt, over every whisper that had ever said, "You can't." From that day, Emily took more small steps. Some led to dead ends, some to laughter, but each step made Emily's heart beat louder with courage. People began to notice. Emily's art found its voice. And one day, against all odds, a renowned art collector bought one of Emily's paintings, saying, This is something special." Emily's story didn't become a fairy tale overnight. It took years of perseverance, silent victories, and strength when no one else was watching. But Emily's quiet courage turned a dream into reality, a whisper into a legacy. So, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if you try? Maybe the world won't applaud at first. Maybe you'll feel invisible. But with every small step, with every echo of courage, you'll start to see something miraculous. You're not just chasing a dream, you're becoming it. Remember, dreams aren't always loud, they're sometimes quiet. But if you listen, they'll lead you exactly where you're meant to be.